Hey everybody, Mario and Sonic, and we're back with the Oracle of Ages playthrough. On the last episode, I kind of forgot to watch when the video was going to end, so it kind of cut off. But now we have a shovel! Most likely Ganon's greatest weakness, a shovel. Now we can dig holes and find some items, and right now we're in a cave. So yeah, that's about it. We're in a cave. Now I'm gonna see if we can push any more of these blocks, just in case, because over there we have a locked door. So now we have enemies, and the door closes behind us, meaning we can't leave until we beat all the enemies. Can't dig anywhere, so we're going up here. Only thoughtful thing to do is push the block off the edge. What's this? We have a switch over there? Well, have no fear! Link is here! And he's ready to push some blocks. So if I'm correct in doing this, we want to push this one up, push this one to the side, and go hit the switch. Now, it took me a little while to do this just now because I forgot that it's just a step switch, not one that you have to have weighted down. And in this chest we have our first key! Use it to open a locked door or block in this dungeon. Hooray! So now we can go through that door we just saw. So now, there's another puzzle for these switches. Can't seem to move any of them. So what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna look around, that's what we're gonna do. We can push this one, and this one, and this one, and what do we got? A staircase. Truly remarkable. Push this one, and this one. And maybe, just maybe we can push this one. Nope. So we have a staircase now, and I'll go down there and show you what's down there. It seems to be a blue rupee worth about 50? 30 rupees in this game. That's nice. Yes, it is, Link. It's very nice. So now we're going back up. Push this block. Push this block. Okay, so we're going to try this again. I'm going to first push this block. No? This block? Yes, okay. Now I'm going to push this block. Maybe this block. And there we are. Now we got two skeletons right here. These are fairly simple to beat, but I just got hit there, so I guess that's not simple to beat. Can we push any of these blocks? The answer is yes, we can. However, see, you can only push one at a time. However, we got a heart piece, so that's number 2 in our quest for 4 heart containers, or heart pieces. So right here there's a staircase, obviously. We're gonna go up, and oh no, it's the Maku tree! Whee! This guy's Varens was talking about! Get him! No, leave me alone! What's with you? Keep clear. Ah, oh dear, get them! Wow, you were so daring and cool. Thank you. Who are you? Link? What a nice name. I'm the Maku Tree. You were brave. They said the Oracle of Ages convinced Queen Ambi to build a black tower. Maybe she made them attack me. Thank you for rescuing me. I will never ever forget it. and I promise I'll repay you when I grow up. This is about all I can do. Aha! Remember, I will repay you when I grow up. Be sure to come see me. So, this is the Maku tree when she is just but a small bud. Dear, when I grow up, I'm going to be your bride. Ah, I said it! And apparently she wants to, marry Link. So, now we're going back to the future. Never thought I'd make that kind of reference. And here we go! Marty McFly this. Here we are. The Maku tree stands at the far end of this cave. Well, now we can do this. See it the old-fashioned way. It's weird. It all seems so foggy. I'm forgetting so much. Oh, you're Link! Link! Why are you here now? I've been waiting so long for you. Don't you remember? Hundreds of years ago? Link, you promised. When I grow up, I'll marry you. That's what you said, Link. 400 years I waited, but I knew you wouldn't forget about me. Our hearts are bound across time by a thread of... What? That's not why you're here. Why won't you listen to me? Fine, you want to talk about Varan, right? Maybe Varan is using Queen Ambi to raise the tower to the heavens. If one of impure heart gains the powers of shadow, this world will be covered in darkness. That's what this is about. To know the past is to know the present. Varan can do as she pleases if she finds dark power in the past. All will go dark. Link, you must stop Varan and save Nehru. Must I say it again? No. I don't recall, but I think you need the 8 Essence of Time hidden in Librania to beat Varan. The Essences hold the power to see the truth, and they hold my memory. You won't beat Varan if you can't see the truth. With the flow of time disrupted, my memory is fading. What will we do? I'm at a loss. But if you find the Essences, I'll remember everything, and you'll be able to stop Varan. Please do this, Link. First, I want you to go to Vol Graveyard in the east. I hear the first essence there. I can't do much, but take this. And we get a bag for the seeds. The Ember Seeds is this seed patch. Bleh. Will offer light in dark places and burn small trees from your path. You got a seed satchel, and it has 20 Ember Seeds. So if we go in here, we can find the last of the 3 goddesses. Welcome, Link. I am Ferrari, Oracle of Secrets. This is the Hall of Secrets, where your secrets take form. At times and places, you will hear powerful secrets, and at those times, come see me. I can give you shape and form to your secrets. So, if you have a Game Boy Link cable, or your buddy has your buddy has the other copy of this game, aka Oracle of Seasons for this matter, you can, in fact, trade secrets and get secret rings. Hurry for you. There's a fairy. Grab it. So, this is the top of the Great Maku Tree. I'm just showing you guys around a little bit. Sometimes there can be really rewarding things if you just walk around a bit. Like there's a rope. Well, that's what they're called in the first Legend of Zelda game. There's a big rupee. And now, we'll go back down to save you the trouble of watching me go through this entire top part of the Great Maku Tree. Can't seem, it doesn't seem I can get in that little corner. And you can't dig when there's grass, by the way, which is a bummer, but hey. And there's an Ember Seed. So these Ember Seeds, as stated before, can burn small trees or light places, or light fires for dark areas. So that was just a little inside of the Maku Tree. And now we are going to Volley... Oh, that's the wrong button. We're going to Volley Woods. First, I want you to go to Volley Graveyard in the east. I hear the first essence there. Forest of Time, Forest of Time, Forest of Time. Jeez, these are just all Forests of Time. Vasu Jewelers, the shop. So, let's go to the east. There's a treasure chest, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Here's a bee, or crowd, or whatever it is. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the Legend of Zelda enemy names. There's a big rupee worth 5. In fact, I'm gonna get a ring and I'm gonna show you what it does, so that way you guys have a little insight on what kind of rings there are in this game. Alright, so here we go. I'm going to go to this shop. It's the wrong shop. So this is where you'd appraise the rings. Do come in. I am Vasu, the jeweler. This is your first time? Then let me explain jewelry. Rings made from mystical seeds have very mystical powers. If you wear one, its mystical power will be passed to you, but you must keep it in your ring box. The mystical power will gradually weaken, and you won't be able to use it. Understood? Yes. Oh, you don't have a ring box? I like you, so here, take this ring box. You got an L1 ring box. It can hold 1 ring. Take this ring as a sign of our friendship. You got a ring. Get it appraised later. Until you've had a ring appraised and its power is revealed, you cannot wear it. Let's appraise it. Yes. I see. I call this the friendship ring. Symbol of a meeting. I'll appraise it for free this time, but after this, it will be 20 rupees per ring. If you get 2 of the same ring, I'll buy one for 30 rupees. Now, the list. Appraised rings get added to the list. When you want a ring, move it from your list to your box. Talk to me when you see your list. Let's take a peek at it now. Rings do nothing unless worn. And he'll say that almost every time you leave the, or finish talking to him. So let's check what this shop has. And for now, all you can see is that there's nothing over there. But what we want is this shield. Wooden shield, 30 rupees? Okay, you got a wooden shield! Now we can actually defend ourselves against enemies. It's done by picking the slot that you want, the A or B slot. And this is for physical and projectile attacks. So you can block against just about everything. They're building a tower on the other side of the river. That joke goes against our aesthetics, you know. So what kind of candy's never on time? Chocolate! Isn't that a sweet joke? What's going on? My grandson has turned to stone. How? Why? Wake up! Call me Grandma again. So this child sadly was turned to stone when Nehru was being possessed by Viren. So that's a little dark for a Nintendo game, but not too dark. Let's see, what do we have over here? Want to learn about items? No. Well, this is where you go if you want to learn about any of the mechanics in Oracle of Ages or Oracle of Seasons. These parrots tell you different things about each subject, so if you don't know about the game, study up on it. You can go in that room, and they will tell you everything they know.
Ho ho! I am Troy. In my younger days, I traveled the world and saw many animals. Even at my age, I'm quite dedicated. You show promise if you come to hear me speak. Just between us, I've seen certain kinds of Deku Scrubs that actually engage in business. They're called business scrubs.
And so, you can buy items from the business scrubs, actually, in this game. So, that's, they also are like traveling salesmen. So, we can't go over here because of this rock. So, I guess we're gonna have to go down. And this is where the tower is. As you can see, the entrance to the tower is broken. So, at the moment, we can't go in there. All we can do is admire it as it is right now. So now, we're gonna go back to where we first met Nehru, after we talked to a few people.
Lately, folk have been vanishing and turning to stone without warning. What's happening? I am Blen, the mayor here in Leia City. Leia has a long history recorded back hundreds of years. Back then it was Linnea Village, not a city. There's a chest up there, but we'll get to that later. For now, all we can do is admire the mayor's office. House. Place. And up here, we have a house. A little humble, two-doored house. Let's go in it. I am Bippin, the expert and arborist. I know plenty about trees. Now let me tell you something. Blossom and I just had our first child. Yes, we did. Have a look. I'm Blossom. This is my first child, a healthy baby boy. But I'm having trouble choosing a name. Can you help me think of one? What would you call him? Well, if I had to be serious... Let's call him Leaf. Or better yet, maybe if this fits. Foss. Nope. Very quiet right here. If you guys want me to name the baby, or what do you want me to name the baby, just leave it in the comments and I'll tally up what you guys want me to name it. Alright, now we are going to Volley Graveyard. Or Vol Graveyard, actually. We're gonna need an Ember Seed now. And they work just like that. Use our treasure chest, you get 30 rupees. That's nice. If you don't know that, for whatever reason, I'm playing on the GameCube, well, now you know, because it says in the top right, Z button. Hooray! You can now talk to Impa as well. Oh, that was the wrong button. Link, please save Nehru. Okay! That was, a very long conversation. I had to cut that because it was so long. If you don't know, that's sarcasm. We can't go anywhere here. So we're just gonna have to backtrack. Rolling Ridge in Lena City. A little bit of history. The first actual video game that I played was Street Fighter 2 for the Super Nintendo, actually, because that's all we had at the time was a Super Nintendo. So I actually was not introduced to any actual platformer games or adventure games until Super Mario All-Stars, which I believe was the second game that I played. And that stayed as probably my favorite Super Nintendo game at the moment, until I play, like, other games. But I've not had the chance to play games that everyone praises, such as Earthbound or anything like that, because, frankly, Earthbound is rare enough, so
trying to find a copy of Earthbound that doesn't cost a lot of money. That's kind of hard to find. And without me having a Super Nintendo at the moment, I'm usually playing all my games through either the Virtual Console or just the Game Boy players, such as this. So now we're actually going to go into Vol Graveyard, starting our journey with the first dungeon. So over here, we can't do anything yet, as, yet again, there are things, such as holes, blocking our path. So for now, we're gonna have to ignore that little area. Huh? This has a keyhole. So naturally, we're gonna go look for that key. And there's a Poe, I believe. No way! It's too scary! It's pitch black inside that grave beneath the tree. Shut up! It's no good if you get scared. Besides, it might come out. The ghost. So those little kids gave us a little hint about where the next dungeon is. Right there is a staircase. We can probably use that to get to the dungeon. What happens if we light both of them? Why? A key drops down! You got the graveyard key! Now we can open that door that I was talking about. We're gonna ignore that heart piece for now, seeing as we don't have any ability to lift up heavy objects yet. That will happen, though. Ooh, an ember seed. Ooh, an ember seed. Ooh, another one. I just want a dang heart. That's all I need. I only have 2.5. Please. Oh, there's one. Alright. So, right here we have our first dungeon, Spirit's Grave. But we're not going to go in there just yet. We're saving that for the next episode. We're going to explore a tiny bit more. So, there's the Poe, right over there. Can't hit him, can't get by that rock. So for now, we're gonna wait right out here. So, next episode, we're gonna tackle the first dungeon and see what we get inside and what kind of boss we're facing. Mario and Sonic, and I'm out.